What's up, nerds? Back with another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about how I'm going to attempt to use Chat GPT and OpenAI bots and different things like that to directly increase the amount of money I make via my different side hustle enterprises, online businesses, etc. And I'm going to talk about how fucking batshit insane this thing is, because one of my favorite YouTube creators, infamous billionaire that makes millionaires, the $100 million man, Alex Harmzy. If you don't know him, you've seen him on TikTok. Probably you've seen memes of him. He's got the super big beard. In his old stuff, he had the mustache. Pretty fucking jacked guy. And basically, he made a video like 2 hours ago about half the shit that I was thinking, and then also a bunch of shit that I wasn't thinking of that was like, oh, god damn it, Alex, you had done it again. But it made me double down and want to make it the highlight of tonight's video because, I mean, seriously, the amount of work. Because something that one of my best friends says about me all the time is he's like, if you took half the time that you spent on doing some of this bullshit in RuneScape, you would be, a fucking quadrillionaire right now. And not saying I'm going to keep playing RuneScape. I am going to keep playing RuneScape. But now I could that fraction of a time is actually a fraction of a time. I mean, now, so let's say that someone like me wanted to make money, or just someone wanted to make money in general, right? And they're like, okay, well, how can I make money? I can make money selling things. I can make money doing door-to-door sales. I can make money online sales, drop shipping sales. I can make money starting my own business. I could do cold call, a million different things, right? Let's just say you want to just focus on one for the sake of the YouTube video, and let's just say we're talking about drop shipping, right? And so now you want to look at what stuff has been popular right now that you think you could sell money, right, to, that you could sell stuff, right? So you say, oh, well, Andrew Tate, he's kind of a insano person, right? But he worked his way into the fucking algorithm and got everybody on Andrew Tate fever, and not everybody stayed on Andrew Tate fever, but there is a percentage of people that are, and their lives are directly affected by him, and there is a market to provide, things to those people, right? So now, what would old Luke do? Old Luke would go through and sit and go through all the YouTube videos, go through all the YouTube comments, go through everything and look through and see what everybody says, highlight things, come up with the best, top 10 Andrew Tate things, quotes, some brands, different things, looks, etc., things like all sorts of different metrics, and just see, okay, maybe I can sell hair gel, or there's more people looking for Andrew Tate shit. There's more people. So he always wears these sunglasses. He always has these types of pants. These guys use the same hair gel for curling their way a certain way or whatever, right? But now, instead of going through and looking for all that shit in the comments, or watching the videos and going through all the thumbnails and all the titles and everything like that, you can tell the bot, say, hey bot, I want you to analyze Andrew Tate's last, 1,000, or Cobra Tate's 1,000 YouTube videos, and return to me the top 25 titles, the top 25 words said in the comments, the top 25 references to anything pop culture. And now you can take a look at that data and say, okay, already know what the market for Andrew Tate stuff is, so you know the age range. Now all you got to do is spend a little bit of money on targeting, ad revenue stuff, looking for people, finding, cold calling, etc. I'm not going to go into that part in the video, but now you just provide, drop shipping is just, there you go. You've got your market, you know what they look like, you know what the age they are, you know what they want, you know what they want to wear, they know what they want to use for product, whatever, and you just, bada bing, bada boom, you provide, just like drop shipping for anybody else, you just do it now for this market, because Andrew Tate, he might not be still on fucking the front page or whatever, might not be on the news and everything, but the consequences of his actions and his stuff like that will affect people, whether or not you like it. And okay, well, you're gonna make dirty money? Like, is that what you're gonna say to me? Like, you're a what do we call it? Trying to pretend like selling hair gel to teenage kids that want to like, have these like broccoli curly haircut things or whatever. You think like that's as bad as like selling like like criminals, like guns or whatever. Like I personally, like, hey, if my kids ever ask like, hey, Dad, how'd you make money? It's like, hey, well, I abused an AI to search, for all of this data metrics and then just started selling. And that was one of the ways I used it. Or next up, hey, how about you've got these topics of like what this guy fucking talked about. Now you just like easy YouTube videos. It even writes the fucking scripts for you. Like, chat, write a script comparing the top 10 or top 25 Andrew Tate things to 25 things that females find attractive in men. Or something, and see how many of them line up, and then go over that as a YouTube video or something. The possibilities, bro. I mean, just now you don't have to, like part of the thing that I was lacking was trying to get the raw information, right? And now I've got the workhorse, the ultimate workhorse that can just do just type it in. Like if I can think it, this thing can do it. The only limitation is how can I phrase it? What angle can I come at the question? How can I ask it to present the data? What's the different things and so that's just, man, like my mind has been like just racing, just like, okay, let's make some money, baby. How are we going to make some money? And like thinking about like and now I literally have just like, because there's no regulations yet. It doesn't cost me anything to use Chat GPT yet. There's no, I mean who knows in the future what'll happen, like I'm obviously going to not like be like absurdly reckless. I'm not saying I'm going to put like written by Chat GPT on the front of my books, but like I'm not going to not put somewhere on it, maybe in fine print on the back, that like Chat GPT may have like screened or reviewed it once or twice, but I'm not like the whole point is I've just had these markets and these different things, but just not the ability to spend the time. I just don't have the ability. I know what I have to do, but the time that it takes to do all that, the work is, man, like trying to find times to be efficient with that work is tough at my age right now. And like, imagine if I was 18 and instead of playing WoW for like 10,000 hours, I spent 10,000 hours working on getting the information. But now instead of having the 10,000, that 10,000 hours is maybe what, like 1,000 hours assisted Chat GPT time. I can fit 1,000 hours. I can fit 1,000 hours because, I mean, this is neurotic, I know, whatever, but you can, if you calculate out your gym and your eating and your family and everything, I mean, rough estimates, it's not like perfect, but I mean, you could, if you factored in sleeping consistently and everything like that, and you knew how many vacations your family took, you could figure out how many free, hours, hypothetically, you could have in a year. Not saying I'm that neurotic and I did that, but it's not like it's a bad idea, but I mean, you could like 1,000 hours. I mean, or if you're watching this and you're younger, just now think about how insane of a tool that we've just been given. And think of how, whatever, hey, you could say like, oh, you're obsessed with money, you're greedy, there are better things to do in life, you can get experiences, blah, 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 blah. No. Slow down on that. To elaborate real quick, that's the end game. If I could have gotten there at 30, that would have been great. Hopefully, can I get there at 40? Let's see. Because then I can afford to have all the time in the world. But now with AI, imagine the last decade, right? Of just regular time, regular person time. This new decade is not regular person time. Because now I've got Chat to just do everything. It's just, hey, just do this for me real quick. Okay, boom, perfect, pop. Oh, I need one to do. I need this. Pop it up, pop. Okay, boom, copy paste, boom. Anyway, that's all. If you made it through this, thank you very much. Smoke grass, eat ass, deuces.